Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are at KMS Tools this afternoon, where I just bought the final, stay please. I just got the final piece that we need to paint the Genesis. So I wasn't filming this morning because I didn't think this was gonna work out. We're using Courtney's car again as a truck, which we really need to stop doing. But I thought that they were gonna tell me, because most of these compressors come oiled, I thought they were gonna say you can't lay this thing down, you know, whatever. But apparently the one that I bought is already broken in from the factory. So I just need to, if I lay it down, I need to stand it up for 24 hours afterwards, but we can lay it down in the back of Courtney's car, which means we are good to go. Also, this guy has a nice trailer. You know what, it's actually not super nice, but I'm just jealous because mine's a pile of shit still. Oh, they don't even know about the trailer.
They don't know yet. You do that
I
so
always
much.
do this. Well, now you know. I do like his winch though. That's something we're gonna need to make happen. That's a good setup right there. Anyways, I was having a slightly bad morning. Hopefully we are turning that into a slightly better afternoon. Let's get this compressor loaded up. That's just another load that's way too big for this car. Courtney, I'm sorry. I'm gonna buy a truck, okay? I fudged her mats a little bit. I like tore the mat here, I tore the mat there, but that's the point of these, right? At least I didn't tear the carpet, but anyway, so check this bad boy out. So this is an Ingersoll Rand. Never had any of their stuff, never really heard of them, but it's supposed to be good. So the paint guns that we got for painting are they need 9.5 CFM. This thing puts out up to 13. And to be honest, for doing the at-home paint job, I was telling you guys I'm gonna try and do things cost effectively. You could have borrowed a compressor. You could use a friend's compressor. You could buy a used compressor. At the end of this, I think I'm gonna make like how much all this stuff costs, because like, you know, I tried to make this like as affordable as possible, but something like the compressor, we already used the other one a lot less than I wish we would because it's loud and it runs out of air way too fast. So I decided it was time to invest in this girthy old boy. All right, so with this compressor, we got this extension cord, which we're gonna go over that in a sec. I got a water trap, whatever water trap this guy recommended I get. It's like an inline trap. And finally, we got this extended warranty thing. This was actually part of the sale that they're having right now. So we got oil to oil this thing up, 2 extra filters, and an extended year's worth of warranty or something like that. It was like 1,300 bucks, which really isn't that bad for the fact I'm gonna use it all the time. Like I said, if you guys are painting at home, you might not wanna spend this much money. And the paint that we're gonna be using with this is actually solvent-based paint. So thankfully, it is solvent-based paint, meaning we don't need an air dryer. I was gonna get an air dryer, but they're like another 1,500 bucks, and right now I don't need it because solvent-based paint, it's not as important. It was unnecessary right now, and honestly, I just didn't want to pay another 1,500 bucks when I don't need it right now. Please. Bruh. I'm sure a lot of you guys caught on to this. I didn't, because I don't know anything about 220 electricity, or like, I've never done anything to do with 220. The only thing that even is in here is the lift, and I got that wired in by somebody else. I went to plug this thing in and it has the wrong plug. This is for like a welder. This little L shape means it's a 30 amp and I needed a 50 amp one. So I was like, are you kidding me? I already cut it up and spliced it. So I went back to the store and just got a head, so I cut both ends off this wire. So this was really a huge waste of money because I bought an extension cord converter cord and I cut both tips off. Either way, I got the right tip now. It fits, it plugs in, everything's wired, and when I do that, nothing explodes. You're not supposed to run this thing for 24 hours after it's been laying down. I'm not gonna run it for long, but I just wanted to give this guy a quick little flick and make sure that something happens. Hey! And that was actually not that loud. A little bit. Oh, they filled that on a farm, dude. That smelled like actual dookies just came out of there. Ooh, that looks good. That actually looks really good.
Promise?
Yep. Yeah, I think you're doing a very good job. Wherever, if you can't get it perfect, just add tape. Just tape.
There's
seal
like
it.
3 things of tape here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side.
Yeah, especially where the fan is, because there'll be a lot of suction here. And this looks intense on camera now. Now that, like, look how tight this is. It looks good though. Like, that's what you want. Every time I watch a video on how to build a paint booth, or like people building paint booths, theirs always looks so flimsy, and like this looks just so good. While I've been doing that, Courtney came around and started taping this, which is just awesome. You guys can't even see it because she's using like the clear masking tape, like I said. All these seams down here, so it doesn't really look weird when you're looking at it. It just looks nice and clean for the videos, looks nice and clean for me. And once we start doing seams across where the layers meet, you won't see them. You keep killing this. What I'm actually gonna do, I'll put the other fan in for you right now. And then the filters, I'll do the filters also. Don't worry about the filters. All right, we got this fan in, everything is taped up very nicely. So most importantly, there is just no poops on paint day because we will not be siphoning poop air into the paint booth. That is a no. And I'll put the filters on them like right before we start painting. That way, right now Courtney's sweeping. I don't want dust and stuff collecting in the air filter and then right when we start it up, it blows it. But I got everything done up. I'm super glad we waited and did it with the clear tape. It looks really good, like you can't even really see the seams. So I got a roof seam done across the top. I got the seams done across the side. Any seams that you guys see that aren't taped are overlaps and are taped on the other end. The most important inside step right now is just cleaning. So Courtney is now sweeping everywhere. She's gonna sweep this whole place and then in there, and then we're gonna mop in there. While Courtney is cleaning and getting everything in here ready, I gotta just do quick little wet sand on these guys that I put the putty on. And I'm just gonna do like a scuff under here. I don't wanna get a perfect paint job underneath the hood. It's gonna be underneath the hood. But if I can, I would like to just get a quick Scotch pad scuff underneath all this. If we can just make it look as good as we can, that would be ideal. All right, so this thing's looking good. It's basically, I guess, done at this point. So I got every little spot that had the red putty on it, sanded all down. I went back with like a wet rag and just kind of wiped the entire car down again. Took off all like the tape, wiped all the seams and everything. So as far as prep for today, that's pretty much all that needs to get done today. Tomorrow, there's a couple more prep things that need to get done right before we do it, but those need to get done right before we do it. I also wiped off the front bump. The whole thing, the whole car got re-wiped down, which I think was necessary. One of the things that I noticed when we got this compressor was there was no regulator. We got the water trap, but there's no regulator in order to like change the air pressure. So I called Brad because he was on his way over and I was like, can you please just pick one up? Brad's all fired up to do this pressure regulator system jazz, get it going. Yeah. But can I show them what I made first?
What did you make?
My little... Brad does ducting for work. Like he does, is that what you would call it? Sheet metal? But he does like duct. You do duct for work. So when he showed up and I was in the middle of making this, I was like, oh dude, he's gonna rip me apart. But what happened was when we were at the store, I was like, I've had a lot of your guys' comments and a couple people messaged me and just say, hey, just so you know, with the air filter, you might still get overspray. You might still get like a little bit of paint come through that filter and soak everything in the shop. Be careful. So there's no such thing as, well, Brad says there's a such thing as ducting that's big enough for the square fans. Yeah. But I can't just get that at Home Depot. No. But I could have texted you and you could have got it from work.
Easily.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Easily.
I didn't know. Anyways, I didn't know he was able to get that stuff. I couldn't see anything when I was at Home Depot. So we have quite possibly the ghettoest, but also makes me very proud. I think it's only ghetto because I use 2 different size garbage bags. Because I was trying to use up my old ones that don't fit in the garbage can. And then we ran out of them.
I'm gonna say it's ghetto because you used garbage bags, but not because you have 2 different types.
Shut up. The point is, I made the ghettoest, but at the same time, I think it's really cool. We're calling this thing the Overspray eliminator.
This is what I do for work, and then you just come in and just disgrace it. That's it.
Check this thing out, dude. This is the Overspray eliminator 5000, baby. We got 1 garbage bag, 2 garbage bags, 3 garbage bags, 4 garbage bags, 5 garbage bags, 6 garbage bags. Enough to get us to the door. So thought process is, we open this bad boy. Yeah, that's not perfect yet. I just put tape on the corners to make sure the bag, to make sure the bag would stretch big enough. We're looking for imaginary overspray, and we just want to see that get eliminated. Fire me up, brother. Oh, there she goes. It works. Dude, this is dope. We're gonna need to put like a rock in here or something to hold it down.
How well does it work? Like, do you feel air?
Oh yeah, you feel air.
That's gangster.
That's as much air as you're gonna get.
This though. That's a lot of air buildup.
That's the junction right there. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, you have to merge 2 lanes of traffic into one, and it ends up looking a little bit congested, but hey, it is what it is.
This is just stupid.
This is just unreal. What do you mean it's stupid? Dude, this is crazy. Look at this. This is like a big mammoth bear cock. It doesn't have a big black bear cock attached to it. It's just not doing its job.
It would do better. Why? Because it doesn't have any of that stuff.
You don't make fun of my that stuff. That's called a junction. And here at Robbie,
junction is where 2 points meet.
That's too. It's a merge lane. Here at Robbie Repairs, we respect merge lanes.
That's not a merge lane, that's a fender bender.
That is, oh, you can't disgrace it like that, dude. Come on, I put some hard work into this.
I know you did.
What are you complaining about?
I want to get the air compressor going.
Okay, let's get the air compressor going, you hoop.
Sounds like I have rod knob for too many slaps.
Yeah, I know. Oh, this is the oil. I filled this morning.
She a beauty.
No focus? Here, take a good whiff of this. Ready?
Yeah.
Nope, you gotta
put my face in front of
Put your face in front of. There's not even one.
I'm gonna go like this.
Pressure.
I'm gonna go like this.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna put. Oh man, that doesn't smell nice at all. Oh good, it's neither. That's what I like to hear. We need stuff. Okay, so this fitting that I bought, don't need it. Actually, wait, no, we don't need this fitting.
Okay, we have an issue. It is 6:33. Everywhere is closed right now. Everywhere closes, at least where we live. Everything started closing at 6. Nothing stays open past 6 anymore.
It's not a law.
It's not a law, but it's just everybody's doing it. Like everybody closes before 6 now, just to shorten their hours and whatever. Unfortunately, we're not gonna actually get to hook all this stuff up tonight, but that's okay because we're not really supposed to run the compressor, like I said, for 24 hours anyways. So we have it, it is here. We're ready to go. Tomorrow we're gonna wake up, we're gonna go to Lordco, get all the fittings that we need for this, and then we're gonna come here and just get the car ready. But this thing's huge. This is a really big upgrade for the warehouse. Like aside from the fact that we're just using it to paint, like we will actually use our air tools now. And like in the sanding video was the first time where it was noticeably annoying when I was filming and you were grinding. Because like the isn't bad, but the constant compressor being on all the way outside, you can hear it in the back. Like it's just stupid. So this one at least will sound better and it'll hold air for like, it'll hold your tools going for a lot longer before it runs out of air. That'll be all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys come back in the next one and watch us attempt to paint this. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out and stay committed.